You can walk by the statues of Reds Hall of Famers and legends. And one of those statues has come to life before our eyes and is in the booth now. Tony Perez. Hi, Tony. How are you?
How you doing, Rick?
What was now? I understand you guys went out to the statues before the ball game. Eduardo, you took them out there?
Well, no. Manny Colon decides now, let's do it at 6 o'clock. Fans are everywhere. So, of course, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to get the groupie in there. Take the selfie. You see Mike Berger with my dad. Manny photobombing the picture over my head. And there I am because I have to do that. But it was a great experience seeing the fans look up and say, is that Tony? No, is it?
Yeah, they were crazy out there. They want to take pictures, too. I say, oh, wait a minute. We have to get out of here.
You know what the best part was? We had a security guy at the bottom level. And I said, you're coming with us. And he goes, sir, I cannot move from here. I said, this is Tony Perez. And he says, you're coming with us.
Yeah.
And he left the spot immediately.
Yeah, he left.
It was awesome.
How did they do it when you see the statue now? And I know you were here when they unveiled it. But does it look like you? Were you happy with it?
Oh, yeah, I'm very happy about it. The guy did a great job on it. He looked like me.
Hey, how about the baseball that's above the building? Because that's the swing. But the most impressive detail is that there's a ball above the building across the street, like if it was over the wall in the Green Monster in Boston.
Yeah, that was the ball I hit in the 75 World Series against Bill Lee. They're supposed to be. Yeah, that's the way they put him like that.
Now, I'm going to ask you about that home run. Everybody knows that Bill Lee threw that eephus pitch. Were you expecting it in this spot? Was it something on the scouting report?
Well, he made a mistake. You see in that. He threw it to me a couple of times before that one. And the first one I swing and the ball hit the ground. And that was embarrassing because, you don't want to make a swing like that on the World Series. And then the second pitch, I look at it. I see him all the way, and I see what he did when he threw it. And I know he stopped and threw it. And then I said, if you throw it again, you're going to pay for it. And that's what happened. He threw it. I know it's coming.
And you stepped in the bucket, too.
Yeah.
You opened those hips up and you let it fly.
Yeah, let it fly there. Yeah, I waited long enough to be ready.
He always used to tell me, he goes, you can wait. You put your hands, you control your hands.
Wait, I like that. I like what you just said. Wait long enough to be ready.
Well, for you see the tape again, but you see him again, you see I went out a couple times. I was back waiting on it.
So you
with my hand. Yeah.
You recocked your hands. You reloaded.
Right, reloaded. Look at it. Well, too late there, but for you can see I did it a couple of times just to hold my hands and wait for the ball.
Very nice. And how many statues are there out there? Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench. I've seen yours.
Yeah, they got Frank Robinson and Ted Krasuski and one field with John Nuxo.
Yeah, Joe Nuxo also.
Yeah.
Who's next? Is Pete next?
Pete next year. Yeah, Pete going to be next year.
Oh, that'll be something.
Yeah, they want to be great.
Scoreless ball game here. Third inning. D. Gordon's up. It's a chopper, and Votto can't get it. It scoots by him and into right field. And with one out, Gordon at first, and obviously a threat to be running here.
Well, Votto got caught in between on that one. So he did not know if he wanted to go forward or back. Remember, Perry Hill always says, Marlins infield coach, ball hits dirt, you go after it. He was caught in between, did not attack, and this is what happens when you do not attack the ball. D. Gordon swings, ball hits dirt, go. Get to it before you get to that bounce.
You got to go forward before you go. If you're going back, it might be too late.
Votto has not had a good defensive series these last 3 nights. Now Prado, Martina line drive hit in the first, and that's a strike. All right, the ingredients here. Bailey this year, this is his 4th start. He's already given up 4 stolen bases. There's been 1 caught stealing. As I told you, Barnhart throws out runners at a 28% clip. That's just above Major League average.
You remember before at first base, they always showed you and they always teach you, place the tag on the runner right at his hands. Well, I was talking with umpires. they're saying now that most of the teams aren't going after the hand right going towards the bag. They're going actually to the midsection, not even trying to tag because it's too long of a distance. The replay system has changed that philosophy. Now you go as close as you can. When they usually dive head first, if you touch around the buttocks area, there's a lot of calls that are being reversed. Baseball's changing. It's changing.
Yeah, it's changing. That's a little different. And when I played, I know that for sure.
Is that because umpires immediately look for the base? That's their first thing they look for?
That's what they were taught, and that's the thing. And they understand that because they can't be in two places at once. They're focused on one spot. Now umpires have changed their positioning. We saw it with Hunter Wendelstedt the other day.
Line drive, Phillips has it. Boy, I don't know that you can hit the ball any harder than that if you're Martin Prado.
Wow, that's why that man right there has won multiple Gold Glove awards. Look where he's at position-wise. In the reaction, he's always moving his feet. Won 4 Gold Gloves, making the routine play and also putting a highlight reel in action. But the key is his footwork. Always has them moving upon contact.
Now Yelich, who flied to deep center, and time called. Of the innovations and the changes that have happened while you've been out of the game, are there some you like? Are there some you dislike?
Well, I like some of what they do now, but I still like what we did before, right? You know, it's I think you got to change it because everything changed when the base working and they doing a lot of different stuff. But you have to. I like the way we had the rule we had before.
You imagine if they would have shifted you with runners in scoring position, how many RBIs you would have had in your career?
About 300 more.
Only?
I mean, yeah. Well,
you didn't leave many on.
all my
You didn't
career.
leave many on.